To run the video, select the index.jsp file, right click on it, go to run as, and then select run on server. It will execute the project. So this is the home screen of the project. So in this project we are having 4 modules. The first one is admin module, second one is a patient module, third one is a doctor module, and the fourth one is a medical module. For all the modules we have a single login form. So depending on the username and password, it will select the modules. So first we'll navigate through the menus. So this is the home, this is the registration, contact us, about us, and then telecenters. So first we will register. So this is the registration form for the patient. So if we don't have any patient, then we have to fill up this form and perform the registration. So here I will put my name, date of birth, city, state, then country, PIN code number, contact number, email address, and then login name. Login name is a username, and then password. So like we have used a jQuery here, so it will show the strength of our password. So here I will give the simple password, which is 123. So for the patient we have a username Jay and we have the password 123. Pass time, and then I will click on register. So after clicking on this register, it will perform the registration and this patient will get registered. After the registration, the patient can log in from the mobile. So I am clicking on the register. So here we got the status registration success, means we have successfully registered our patient. After this we will log in into the admin menu. For the admin module, use username as admin and password as admin. Login. So when you will log in the admin module, you will see the entire menu strip has been changed, because now these menus associate with the admin module. So admin can view the details, patient details, view the patient booking details, view the complicants. Admin can add the doctors and view the doctors, and also telecenters. So here he can add a telecenters, view the telecenters, or he can change the password. And this one is for the logout. So here it is saying the welcome admin. So first we will go into the view details. So these are the patients which are registered in the database. So currently we are having 2 patients, one is Jay and one is Jack. These are the booking details. These are the booking details. These are the complicants. So first we will go into the doctors and add some doctors. So this is the registration form to add our doctors. So here we have to give the first name, so let's say Ram is our doctor, Patel. Then birth date, city, state, country, pin code, contact number, email address, and this is the login name. Login name is our username which will be used to log in into the doctor's model. So we will give Ram as a login name and 123 as a password. So here we have used a jQuery for the password strength bar. So here we have only 123, so it is showing that it is the weakest password. If we add some characters, now it is showing weak. Now I am adding some integers, some special characters, and then some capital characters. So now it is showing the strongest. But for the ease, I am using 123 as a password here. This is the secret question and this is the answer for our secret question. So after entering all the information of the doctor, now I am clicking on register. So after clicking on the register, this information will be get stored into the MySQL database, and after that we can log in by using Ram as a username and 123 as a password. So now the doctors has been added. If we want to see how much the number of doctors which we are having into the database, then we can click on the view doctors and we can see here, okay, now this is the specializations which are mentioned by the doctors. So right now the doctor which we have added have not added their specialization, that's why we are not able to see the list of the doctors. So now we will click on the logout and then we will log in using the credentials of the doctor. So Ram and 123. So here it is saying welcome Dr. Ram. So this menu is related to the doctor. So like daily updates. So daily updates means here a doctor have to mention their specialization and a qualification. So let's say the specialization of the doctor is cardiologist. The qualification is MS. Available date, let's say he is available today, and in which hospital? So he is available in the Ruby hospital. So now I am clicking on submit. So this information will be stored into the database. So record is inserted. Let's see by clicking on the personal details. So here we can see the data which doctor have entered in the previous form. So if we want to update this data, then we can check on this checkbox and see update profile. Okay, so for doctor, from here we can add the specialization of the doctor, and from here we can view that specialization. So now I will click on logout, and now I am logging in using the admin username and password. So previously in view doctors the entry of ROM was not visible, but now if you go into the view doctors, now it will show the entry for the RAM also. So here we have the entry for him. If you want to delete some doctors, then we can select the radio button and we can say delete. So it will delete this doctor. Okay. Now I'm again logging using the credentials of the RAM, who is the doctor. Okay. Now here we have several menus. The first one is a doctor availability. So click on it. So this is the availability of the doctor. So when the doctor is available, here view details, the second option. Okay, we don't have any records. Here is the view patient complication details, and here is a prescription. So this application is entirely developed in J2EE. So we have another application which is the Android application. So now we will run that application. This Android application will be used by the patients. So right click on this project, say run as, and then click on Android application. So we have the emulator. Okay. So when you run that application will be executed inside this emulator. So first we have to specify the IP address of the server. Server means the computer where this web application is running. So like currently this web application and this Android application is running on the same computer, but still we have to specify the IP address of this computer here. So to check the IP address, go into the run panel, type cmd, type ipconfig, and then here it will show you the IP address. So the IP address for this system is 192.168.0.101. So enter the same IP address here. And why we are entering this IP address here? Because this Android application will communicate with this web application now. So after entering the IP address of the server, click on next. After clicking on next, you will see one login form. So previously we have already done registration for the patient. The patient name is Jay and the password for Jay is 123. So here I am entering the patient name and password. Click on login. Now this Android application is communicating with the server. So here it is showing the status like, welcome Jay, your details is not available. Why? Because this is the new patient, that's why his details is not available. So first we will register the details. So click on reg details, means registration details, enter the age, enter the height, enter the weight, enter the blood group, blood pressure, it's normal, you can select anything, and that BP is also normal. So registration date, you can have any date here. I'm putting 6th of June here, and then after entering this information I will click on register. So before clicking that on this button, first we will check here that whether we are having any details of patient here or not. So if we go into the patient details and if we say the view details, here you will be not able to see the information related to the RAM. So now I have entered this information, and now Jay is registering his information. Okay, details sent successfully. So this details has been stored into the database. Now admin will just refresh the page, and see here we are now having the information of Jay also here. So his age, his height, his weight, his blood group, his blood pressure, his sugar, and the registration date. Now after the registration, patient will add the complicants. For example, patient is having a fever and he can go to the hospital on 6th of June 2017, and the timing at 12 he can go to the hospital. So here the patient have entered the complications, date of availability, and the time. Now he will click on the register. Now see here, if we go into the view complicants in the admin page, here we are having only these entries. So like total number of entries which we are having are 5. So now patient have entered the complications, and now he is registering his complicants. Complicants sent successfully. So here admin will just refresh the page, and now he can know that one patient is there whose name is Jay, who is suffering from fever, and he can come to the hospital on 6th of June at 12 p.m. and here his status is pending. So now log out. We will log in through the doctor model. So here first we will check the personal details. These are the personal details. Now we will click on the doctor availability. So like Ram is the doctor name, cardiologist, he will be in the Ruby hospital. He is available on 6th June 2007 and now his status is pending. So like Ram don't have any patients to treat on 6th of June 2017. So here we can see view details. No records, view patient complications. Here are the complications and here are the prescriptions. So now log out. We are logging using the admin. And now here we can use the complicants URL to view all the complicants. So now we have to click on this date. So like on this date in the Ruby hospital, one cardiologist Ram is available. So we will send a schedule to Ram so Ram can treat this patient. So if we see here, we are having the status of a pending. Why? Because there is no doctor allocated to Jay. Now we are allocated Ram to patient Jay, and now we are sending the schedule regarding to the booking. So Ram will treat Jay on 6th of June 2007 at 12. So now we are having the J patient who is suffering from fever and now his status is accepted. Means a doctor has successfully allocated who will treat patient J. Now log out. The doctor is login. And now here we'll check the doctor availability. And now see here, before he was available but now his status is accepted. Means he will going to treat some patient on 6th of June 2017. So when the patient will come, doctor first will check the complications or complicants. So he will know that the patient who is coming is Jay and he is suffering from the fever. So he will write a prescription for Jay. Before writing the prescriptions, here in the patient model we have already seen this view details. Here is the details which is entered by the patient only. From here the patient have registered his own details. Here he has registered his complicants. Using this link he can check his complicants So like the complications which the patient is having is a fever, and here he can check the report. So like no report available. Why? Because doctor have not written any prescription for this patient. So now doctor is writing the prescription for Jay. So doctor name is Ram, location is Ruby Hospital, specialization he is a cardiologist. Now doctor has checked the blood pressure, and now it seems that the patient is having a normal blood pressure, normal sugar. He is re-entering the complications. He asked the patient, and the same complications he is entering here, and now he is entering the prescription. So now the prescription which he have entered is, let's say, anesine 500 mg, and now here the data. So after entering all the information, doctor will click on the register button. So after clicking on the register button, the prescription will get generated. So report has been sent to the patient. So here, if patient refresh this application by clicking on the same link again, then he can see the prescription which the doctor has given. So like the prescription is anesine 500 mg. If patient want to delete this prescription, then he can select this checkbox and he can say delete. So this is the doctor's prescription. His blood pressure was normal, his sugar was normal, his complication was a fever, and the prescription is anesine 500 mg. As soon as doctor releases the prescription, the same prescription is also sent to the medical. And how the medical will get to know that what is the prescription is? So for that we have our fourth model, which is a medical model. So username is a medical and password is medical to access the medical model. Click on login. And here this is the username and this is the role. So that's why he's saying welcome medical. So medical is a username as well as medical is the role. So here the medical can click on the view orders, and here he can see that, oh, Jay patient is coming, which is suggested by the doctor, who is referred by the Dr. Ram, who is suffering from the fever, and the prescription is anesine 500 mg. So medical will pack this medicine and will hand over to customer Jay. After completing the order, the medical person will click on the complete order link. So like let's say for Jack, I'm clicking on this complete order link. So after clicking on the complete order, that link will be deleted from the database. Same, if you want to delete the entry of the J, then the medical person will click on the complete order associated with the J patient. And here is a logout.